Hello, welcome to Press TV News Analysis. I'm Kaveh Taqwi. The Islamic Republic of Iran is scheduled to hold an international conference on nuclear disarmament in mid-April. The conference is dubbed Nuclear Energy for All, Nuclear Weapon for None. Foreign ministers, representatives, and nuclear experts from 60 countries are due to participate in the event to discuss challenges on nuclear disarmament, countries' commitments to the issue, and the aftermaths of not destroying weapons of mass destruction. Participants are slated to assess the causes and reasons underlying the lack of heed and attention to the implementation of Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, the NPT regulations, Article 6 in particular. The U.S., possessor of a large number of nuclear weapons, is also hosting a nuclear security summit to ensure non-proliferation. But how can a nuclear weapon state, which has used atomic bombs to kill hundreds of thousands of people in another country, help ensure nuclear safety of the world? We're privileged to have in our studios Mehdi Akhundzadeh, who's Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister for Legal and International Affairs, to talk about the summit that's going to be happening in Tehran, and many other issues regarding nuclear and nuclear non-proliferation, joining us in the studio. Well, Mr. Mehdi Akhundzadeh, thanks for taking the time to join us. Let me first start with the summit that the United States is hosting, and they're calling that a nuclear summit. If you can tell us what the differences are between this summit by the United States as the host and the one that Iran is going to be hosting.
Well, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let me first of all thank the initiative that the Press TV has taken in order to enlighten the public opinion on this very important and vital subject of international concern. The author and those who have organized the summit in Washington and participant, naturally, they have to convince the international opinion about the reason behind convening that conferences. But as far as the fact goes, it seems that there is a big question mark. The country that possesses thousands of nuclear warheads, and the country that in its latest pronouncement of policy, that is nuclear posture review, still the theory of maintaining nuclear weapons substitute one of its cornerstone. Well, the international community and the people of the world, they make a big question mark whether they have the moral authority to advise and to teach the other how to behave on this very important issue. We leave it to the international judgment, and I think that many participants of that conference have registered their objection to the draft that was produced in advance. And we believe that they were right to make those objections because that conference does not address the main issue. I mean, the main problem that I can say the human being is suffering since the use of the nuclear weapon by the United States. And that's why we feel that what we are going to do in Tehran, it will naturally open a very freestyle a venue, because here in Tehran we have participants not only from governments, but we have prominent figures from NGO, people and those free thinkers who were advocating the cause of the elimination of nuclear weapons for many years. Of course, there would be high-level representation also from different countries. But I think it is open to the public judgment, and that's why we feel the conference that we are going to have very shortly in Tehran, that's going to carry this message to the world that we have, it's a must now, we have to go towards a world free from nuclear weapon. So that's why I can say that is one of the wishes of international community, particularly the people across the world. Doesn't matter where they are, in Europe, in the US, in Iran, in Asia. We think that everybody should try to see that those goals are accomplished.